What is up, everybody? So today we're heading up to camp. We've got ourselves a ride, which is awesome. You can see we're just chilling in the back of the car. We got Ozzy, we got Bella, Cameron joining us today. We're gonna go do some crevicing, probably do a little fishing. We gotta hook up. Yeah, we gotta hook up with a boat and some pretty cool adventure coming up today. So stay tuned. And we'll check back in a little bit. We've got something going on. Welcome back, everybody. So we've got ourselves this little boat that we're playing with and doing a little fishing. Cameron's got the pole right now. Dogs are just kind of waiting over there on shore. We're just making our way down or upriver, looking for some good crevices, some fish, whatever we can find out here. It's just really nice day, waiting for the sun to come out. Alright, we'll check back in here a bit. Land ho! What is up, everybody? So we landed the boat. We're just here on this bank doing some crevicing, metal detecting. We went up there and checked it all out. This rock here has been hit pretty hard, so we're gonna probably not get any good nuggets. Let's see where my fingers are. We're not gonna get any good nuggets from up here. What we're going to try to do is dig down where Cameron's at, and we've actually been sampling the material over there on the way down, and we're getting pretty good color. So right now we're just stockpiling the material right there.
It's a tooth.
Weird. What kind of tooth do you think it is?
Probably a molar from a deer.
Yeah, I'd say that would be pretty cool. We're kind of finding all kinds of stuff. The dogs are just hanging out. Let me flip the camera. Show you guys this material. Super dark. We found a lot of black sands in there, and each time we've sampled, we've been finding better and better gold. So what we're doing is we're stockpiling it. So hopefully the best stuff's on top. We really want to get down to the bottom of this and see if we can't find some nuggets. Everybody in camp's been walking around with big old huge giant nuggets like this big. And so they're out here. I know these guys aren't lying. And so it's just a lot of motivation to get down and get our hands dirty and see if we can't find ourselves our own nice picker. So we'll check back in if anything eventful happens. River, meet up right on the other side of that bend. Hopefully all the gold just gets stirred up and mixed around and accumulates down in this little hole. That's our thought anyways. Hole looking now, Cameron.
It's looking better. Changing material.
Check this out.
Look. Oh, it's getting in there deep.
All into that. And that's where he said he found him.
Let's see.
This.
I'm not gonna. It's a good sign. Now that's packed.
That's packed hard.
Now that's what everybody likes to see, is the packed. Really good looking material down here, you guys. I wish you can see it. I'm looking through this phone screen. It doesn't really do it justice, but it's packed, and these little rocks are hard. Let me see if I can get some on screen. Or heavy, I mean. And they're hard. Time lapses are always nice for that too.
Okay,
Okay.
There's some packed stuff in there. Oh yeah, that's getting pretty packed in that. I bet nobody wanted to come boat over here and dig through all this sand.
No. Look at that. That's...
Yeah, we're starting to get into some really good gravels here, guys. Almost time to get a good scratchy in here. It looks like breaking some bedrock. Almost. I'll just lift it right off. Got some roots and some nice, good stuff here. Might even just take a sample of just this stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's getting in there. Oh, those rocks are packed. Nice. Okay, I'll pan this out. Let you guys. Nah. So look what we got going on here. It's this big, almost like funnel leading right into here. You see that basalt? Is that basalt right there? Yeah. That intrusion? That dike? What is that?
I think so. Basalt.
Yeah. So it looks like we got this big piece of basalt in, right here, breaking up this host rock, and it created this nice crack that's just going right in here. So we're hoping that the river comes flowing down the north and the south fork of the river. And where'd you find?
Check it out.
So going back through that same pan.
Dark little pebble right here. A little piece of gold.
Oh,
It's round.
yeah. It's dark too, rusty.
Yeah, it is very rusty.
It's coming out of the sides of this mountain.
So,
Okay.
that.
Alright. It's going.
Righty.
Alright, so alright, so we're gonna come down here and try to get some of this material. Now I'm gonna try to get the stuff up high first, and I'm gonna work it down this way and sort of like leave a layer at first just to get this top stuff out. I'm gonna work these rocks out like a lock pick. Get all this material pulled down, clean. And do it like this. I'm just gonna pull it back. I'm gonna get something that I can get it into. Wedge it in there. It's a mix of the garden dirt and real packed stuff and some super black sand. This rocky stuff, so we'll just get down in there. Hopefully the nuggets like to hide in here. Still pulling a lot of material out. Man, so that's getting cleaner. Looks like there's another rock we could pull out right there. That packed one. These ones look kind of packed in there too. Rock. Yep, that's another rock. Old rock right there. Gotta come out. What is that? Quartz? No.
That's a
rocks.
It's a rock.
Yeah, those are rocks.
Do you want to use the
Beat down stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some of this may not make it to the final cut. Wasn't mine. Here.
It's a perfect perpendicular crack.
Yeah. And then I like the way that the other one goes with the flow.
Flows it down and in. And it should just be a pocket down here, pushed up against this basalt. So all these cracks, you know, run up.
So one of the guys we were with, got into some pretty bad poison oak. So it's a real thing out here, and he actually had to go to the hospital. We're thinking that he got into some roots or something that were right here, like on a tree over there, or on the rocks over there. But yeah, you really do gotta watch out. Look at all that fine gold in there. I really like to be able to just pick from whichever layer I want to pick from, and I like how this is close to the water. So I'm going to set up our little recirculation system right here. I'm going to put my bilge pump right there, and I'm going to set Frontier Sluice up right here. So to do that, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the tripod, click that thing around like that. Just get it in like a starter position. We'll figure out really where it goes once we get it in on the ground. We're gonna lock everything down. Okay, I'm gonna set that on the ground. Then I'm gonna find Frontier Sluice header box, and I'm gonna grab the battery and I'm gonna connect these two right now, just like this. And to release the battery, just opposite direction. So I'll show you that again. Just like you're hooking up a DeWalt drill to the battery, goes in this piece. Now these are a little bit touchy, so when you go to put it together, give it a little wiggle like this back and forth, and it clicks into place. Now this is important. You want to make sure this isn't moving around. So I'll give this a nice good tightening because it's adjustable. So what I'll do is I'll tighten it down, get it as good as I can, finger tight, get like a coin or something, stick it in there if I need to, and then I'm going to take the tripod base and the tripod and connect them just like this, and then tighten the tripod base to the tripod with the little thumb screw that comes with it. Okay, so now at this point we've got this system looking like this. Now we want to set it somewhere that's close enough for the hose. So we're going to hook the hose up so we know how far to set it. And we're going to take the hose.
It's kind of hard to... There we go.
We're going to take the hose and we're going to take the bilge pump, and there's a connector on each piece. They go together just like this, and then the hoses slide on each other just like this. You got to put it on like this, and then give it a slight rotate till it goes around. It's a nice snug fit. Some pumps are tighter than the others, so don't be discouraged if it's a little difficult at first. So then I'm going to throw the pump right here in the water.
Let me get that.
Try to keep it out of the sediment with the suction end up. Now I may go and grab a bucket so I'm not sucking a bunch of dirt here in a second, but right now I'm just going to get this set up. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just set this right here because it's kind of a nice convenient location for me to run in. And I'm going to connect the hose to the back of the Frontier header box the same way we did as the pump. I'm going to connect the power supply to the Frontier header box. Now at this point we're going to do a check to see if the electronics work. We're going to turn it on. Looks like we got water. Okay. So now the way I'm going to actually tighten everything down, and when I do that I'm going to put the Adventure Sluice mat in, and I'm going to I probably want to get in on this. I'm going to make sure that this level bubble is in the bullseye, just like so. And right there is the manufacturer's recommended position. You're more than welcome to adjust the slope and the water flow to what you prefer. Excuse me, the water conditions are very specific to the Golden Mirror area, so I can't give you an exact formula. Those are just starting positions. All right, everybody. So this is the first pan. I did about 2 full pans sluice, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the gold that I did my first clean out, and then I'm going to go through the process with you and show you how I did it.
That's one of those little pieces you're calling coins.
Yeah, I call them coins when they're flat like that. So let me show you how I was getting this. I only ran a couple of these pans full, and so we'll go fresh again. What I like to do is I like to dump all my cons into this other pan so that I don't get my samples mixed up, and so I don't have to use up like 5 minutes with the sucker bottle. So get everything shaken out, just dump it in there, do a couple safety splashes, make sure we don't get any contamination on our pan. It's good to go. Okay, dump out the water. This doesn't jiggle around. Put this in a safe spot. So what I've sampled here, I'm kind of going through and checking each layer. On the very top right here, this is from the last year's flood, and then it settled. This is the stuff from before down here. So we got all these different layers of flood, and depending on the flow, and depending on where where the gold was in the river at the time, we might have better gold in some layers than others. So I don't really want to try to waste my time on stuff that doesn't have any gold in it. So I'm taking small samples to figure out where the gold's coming from. So that last sample just came from right here. So I'm just going to keep going with that right there, show you guys how I was getting them, and run one more through the sluice. So the way I was doing it, just get the classifier, stick it like right here, get it full of this stuff right here all came from up here, so I'm just going to fill up the classifier like this. Yeah, I know it's going to fall through, but once it gets wet, it does it a lot better, but it's better than getting rocks underneath in between your gold pan. So you get a whole bunch of material, so I'm going to get this stuff too. And then I'm going to start getting the stuff from up here, drag it down. Get the rock out of the way. If I see some big rocks, I'll try to get them out with this, but so I always like to try to get the catching device as close to where it's falling from. Digging. Okay, so it's not really falling out the bottom of this, you see, but it works pretty good. So then I put this right here, and then I classify real quick. You can do it with a bucket. Get it full of water. Jiggle out a lot of the rocks. Bring it up here so you guys can see what's going on. There you go. I like to put those right there so I can metal detect later. And then what I'm left with is about this much. So I'll keep doing that until this pan's full. So we'll do that again. Now this classifier is wet, so it's going to clog up fast. We're going to classify this again. Now I'm going to do that same thing just underwater. So the reason I like doing this way is because the sluice is very consistent, and as I go through the day I get tired when I pan. So I like the idea of using the sluice to do the final cleanup. So we just basically got it classified down, put the adventure mat in. Now I like to run this as slow as I can get it. And start putting it in. Sometimes I like go like that to pull out all the rocks. I'm running it pretty fast. Use some of this water to get it all back to the bottom. Now, I really wouldn't want to pan all this out. It would have been a lot of work. My back and shoulders would have hurt if I was doing this all day. You can easily do one pan, but when you got to do this multiple times a day, it sure pays off to have the sluice. Now, this isn't a production sluice, so you can't run a lot of material, and you got to classify. But if you don't like the gold pan, this is great. And it actually is. Catches better than I can gold pan, so I miss a lot, and this actually does a better job than me, so a lot of the times anyways. Alright, so then now that's ran, let it clear out for a second. I'm going to stick this underneath. Let me wash out the rock. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this off using this knob right here. Look in there, see if I see any gold. Looks like a little piece of gold right there. In that pocket in front of my finger, you see it?
Kind of get it in the shadow if I...
Yeah, actually. See right there?
A little piece.
Yeah. Let's see if we can pan it. Okay, so...
Not doing the best filming right now. Kind of a bad angle.
Alright, we'll see it in a second. So we take this out like this. Just like this, trying to spill it. Hold it down this way. And what I like to do, keep it upside down perfectly. Grab it, start flipping it slowly, stick it under the water, flip it inside out just once, and then use the surface tension on the water to stick any of that floaty gold off. And then I'm going to just take some of this stuff, or just get the stuff on the sluice too. Turn it on real slow. Wash it off. Make it look nice and clean. So that when I put it in my bucket or bag, I don't take all this dirt with me. I go to move it. Alright. So I'm just going to pan this back so we get any gold. So that's the material you actually got to pan at the end of the day. Not that much. Yeah, there's a flake right there. See it?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, tap it up.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's a fast flake. Yep, look at that.
Right there. It looks just
That's
like the other
one of those coins.
Yeah. There's still a bunch of flood in there too.
Oh, there is some nice little pieces of wire and fly.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I don't even want to go through this all the way. I just want to I just wanted to check it to show you guys, but I know that there's decent material here. That wasn't a lot of work at all. That was actually quite fun. So I'm gonna
get up in here.
Yeah, so then the last thing I do to save time is I just take this like I did earlier, circle it around just like this, get it nice and loose, stuff it in, make sure I didn't get any in there. And then I'll take this back to camp and we'll run it again through that and we'll show you what we get at the end of the day. That was pretty good. Right on camera, dude.
Oh yeah. See you later, Ozzy. Recognize my face.
Alright, it's recording. So, I wanted to show one more thing using this Frontier sluice is that you could use it to help classify. So what I'm doing is classifying, like I was doing earlier, a pan worth. And to do that, I just took the Adventure sluice off and just going to use this water, just a little bit of water like the sink or the hose to help wash these rocks off. And then when I get done, I'm going to slide this on and run them. Those get metal detected. Let's put on. Okay, it's filming. Okay, so ran about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 or 6 handfuls of material, and you saw how it's getting those cans. So now I'm going to do the final cleanup on this. I'm going to do it right here in the river. I got the pump sitting right there, and I'm going to just catch everything right here in this can because I'm saving all my cons. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to turn it on. And by the way, let me just show you guys how easy this thing is to set up. Never mind, I'll cut that. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna take a mat.
Perfect timing, the sun's going down.
I know. Take this one. Unroll it. Okay, and real quick, I'm gonna put some of this stuff in there. Alright, let's see what we're getting here.
There you go.
Well, guys, this is the final take on all the gold. In case you're ever wondering what the dogs do when we prospect, Bella, she likes to stand guard and look for bears and cougars and elk and things, squirrels. And Ozzy, well, he just likes to bask in the sun. Okay guys, well I wanted to show you something else about this sluice. If you can hear that noise, that is a warning telling you to take the battery off the sluice. This protects the battery from dying. DeWalt batteries can't go down below a certain voltage, and so I put this circuit in there. So what you got to do is take the battery out. Okay, so the reason that I did that was because these voltage controllers, they actually drain the battery very, very, very slowly, even in the off position, and they can kill these batteries. So what I had to do was put another circuit in here that monitored the batteries. If it gets too low, it shuts off the power to everything and gives me an alarm so it doesn't drain anymore. So I wanted to show that what happens because I didn't think I'd be able to catch one of these on camera. So yeah, that's what happens. So if you're load your stuff up, keep the battery on there, and you walk by your pickup and you hear it humming at you or buzzing at you like that, that's because the battery's still connected and you need to disconnect it or it will kill your battery.
Oh my god! Ooh, I just stepped in a baby spider nest, man.
Oh man.
Whoa, man! Look at, check it out, bro. I don't know what those are.
Wait, I think
red ants. Ooh, damn!
It is what? You're probably not. Here, stand over on this rock over here.
Dude, look at them all. Trip.
Alright.
Dude,
Dude, they're
damn,
pissed.
they're all over me, man! They're all over me, man! I was standing. Man, dude, I was tripping. It's a giant. It's a fire nest. It's a fire ant
Hey,
nest.
you should go over there.
Yeah. Dude, they were all up on me. I'm like, what's that feeling?
There's a shit ton of it.
I know, bro. I'm like,
I'm gonna freak
tripping.
out.
Ah! Yo!
This is gonna be the most exciting video we've ever made.
Oh my god, this is perfect right here. Alright.
Alright.
Will you explain what's going on? You're a better narrator than I am.
On what we're gonna do?
Yeah, right now for the camera.
Yep.
Right on. We're gonna do a clean out on the machine out here. What do we call it? What we're gonna call it? Oh, we're gonna
High
do
banker.
Yeah, we're gonna do a clean out here on the camp that we're out hanging out. We just met each other this week.
Yep.
I'm Rich with One Day Off Prospecting, and this is Coulter. I
Perfect.
just got this pretty cool
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, we're doing a clean out on the sluice box. First, we're going to lift up these riffle gates. This particular one, we don't have anything other than that besides riffle gates and a green mat. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this green mat. I usually like to roll it up from the bottom to the top because gold usually sticks at the top, and I'm afraid of losing it, so that's kind of my irritation. And so I'll drop that mat right there. We'll pick this bad boy up and stick it into this trough just so we don't lose any. Buddy's going to go grab some water so that we get a good flush out here on the system.
Perfect.
This is our second spot with this particular high banker, so we're going to do a clean out on this one, decide which one's the best clean out, where we're getting the most gold before we actually go balls out and just like go beast mode on it.
Yes.
So pretty much
So tear it up.
Looking for is all the biggest gold this property has to offer.
Perfect. Oh, look at that.
So we'll do a little deal like that. I really quick and enjoy it a little bit.
Cleaning it all out.
Ripples are a little clean. Little rinse.
Good.
We'll just do 2 rinses because we're going to still mine for the rest of the week.
Perfect.
And this is cool. So on the green mat, you take the nugget trap, you clean it out as best you can, take all the roots, get rid of that crap. When we're pulling out the mat, you roll it out upside down so that everything that was on the mat falls into the trough. When you're doing this kind of matting, and it's not the rubber new stuff, which is pretty cool, you have to do the wash back and forth, wash back and forth. I like to give it a scrub to get the gold that's on top loose. So other than that, that's pretty much the old school way of taking care of the mat.
Yep.
Once we do that, we're good to go. We can throw it back together. We're ready to run again.
Perfect. Cleaned
Put it
out.
in the right way.
There we
I like
go.
it in a certain way, and I'm sure they do too. With a slightly green part on the top of the mat, that's like a little nugget catch. Not that we care at this point because we're running it hot and heavy, so we can just get it all at one time.
Perfect.
Right on, heavy.
Easy.
pan.
Hey, look at
Look at the size of that mound.
I stepped in that, man.
They're pissed.
I know, I messed up. I didn't mean to.
Well, we won't be back here for a while if he's doing this right now.
Dang.
They bit me a couple times. They're not bad.
Huge, bro. I know, I didn't get bit, thankfully.
I did. I got bit on the back of my neck right here and right there.
Ooh, they like you, man.
Yeah, I think because you smash them and then it gets that pheromone all over you.
Oh, God.
Because I went and I squished them all. They were on my legs, so it's all over me.
Oh, they're after you, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here, bro. Awesome. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Camera girl, Prospector Kat.
Yeah, Kat, what's up, man? I'm new.
All right, go ahead, man. What were you saying?
We're looking at it. We're stamped. This is the frickin' rock. This is the bedrock.
Yeah.
This is still all untouched.
Well, it's
Like all here. As I kept getting closer to the road, it seemed like the gold was getting bigger.
yeah. For sure. That's
Then
definitely.
sampling for the dude. And then this whole bank, I got some good pickers on the top box out of this section too. So it's all pretty much the same and consistency along the edge of the rock.
Yeah, and I had a kid sample over there. He saw color in the top, so there's definitely flood gold that's making it here. I sampled right here. We ran about 2 or 3 buckets and found decent gold, and this bedrock just fell apart. Couldn't even get down deep enough, so if we had something to suck it up.
Actually, yeah, right, with a little water.
So I'm thinking like right over there maybe, and then just start, just get everything from here. Yeah.
Take this whole, bring out the come along and the straps tonight, and you have to yank these out of the way, or we're going to roll them down.
That's true.
There's not much clay in this stuff. It's all.
Yeah.
I do get some over there because there's soils because of the roots. I don't know why the clay shows up where in different sections because the root got through the rock.
Right.
But yeah, the whole thing's hot and heavy, ready to go.
Where do you think we should discharge? Over here? Settling pond?
Well,
I saw that.
someone's already been expelling right here. Check this out.
I know, that's why I said that.
The hose is actually operational.
It's a really good spot, but the problem is that there's not a pond there. And is it a pond?
If I take these rocks and jam it off, it's a pond.
Sounds good to me.
Classifying some just some dry dirt.
Yeah, it'll work.
There you are.
Yeah.
I'll get some. Huh? I know. That's kind of what I'm worried about.
Sometimes we're all like that right there. Yeah. That's what we started with over there. It's not too much of a workout. Yeah.
Try to take all this, classify this. Yeah.
Hold on. There you go.
It's hard out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to go jump the river maybe. I have to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Dude, you got that mini pick? Yeah. You got a mini pick somewhere. Hey, baby. Oh, yeah.
So what are you doing down there, Kat?
Breaking up the dirt.
Breaking
So I
up?
can take it up with a shovel and go classify it. And then hopefully I can get everything in the crevice, but I don't know if that's going to be possible, considering. Shovel's a little, normal. So I'm just going to take, I'm going to take the rocks too, because you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get everything in this corner. Rich said this might be a good spot.
That's where I was digging earlier. It is a good spot.
Yeah?
He tell you to dig here?
Huh?
That's my spot. He told you to dig here? He gave you permission to dig here?
He did. Is that close to?
Okay, go ahead. Are you going to do the reveal?
The review?
Or just talk about it? Alright, everybody. So this is the gold we got from one handful of the cons. We panned it back real fast in the river, and we're just going to chuck it back inside of the bucket or our tub over here. And we'll probably just keep going. I know, right? I know. Hey, Rich, you want to throw her that special little fancy crevicing tool?
This finagler right here?
Yeah. No, you gotta see. You gotta try this thing.
That one might help. I'll get that one now.
That's the reach around.
This one is reach around.
Watch out.
Oh yeah.
It's got a red tip and everything.
Yeah, red. Well, that's so like. Look at that.
Gets down in that corner.
Creepy.
Right? You get down in that, well, you know, that's where the good stuff
Yeah, that's where the gold goes down.
Look at it, how aggressive the V is on that. That's deeper than what you were having out of the
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Sure does.
And it actually looks like it may get aggressive as it climbs back up that freaking ridge
Mm-hmm. I busted through it earlier. Meticulously
Okay, I'm gonna
cleaning. Like a teeth cleaning. That's what I'm hoping.
The 6-ounce nugget.
Alright, break it up.
Breaking it up.
Alright. This thing is crazy. It's like a tooth, really. It's like a tooth.
I can tell she's a hard worker. I'll bring her with me.
Right? Hard worker. We'll split gold.
Look at that. That's the good stuff. See that stuff right there? That's what people drink. Camp treating you. You been over there today?
All day.
You just quit in time?
I did leave early because they were cutting the tree down, so I left about a quarter of the time.
I might hike up there and see you tomorrow. I need to get a drone shot. Fly my drone around in HD color. I want to hike the path, you know. And you know how when you get to the saddle there up top, you can walk out off that point. I want to fly along that seam that we saw in the photo, that limestone.
Yeah, you can fly all over to here.
Wouldn't that be a cool shot? Just flying right over it, looking down. And I want to get a photo of camp from the other side of the river. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with the drone would be cool. You go down there, that pinnacle rock sticking up down there.
Yeah.
Fly by that.
Yeah.
Alright.
You see that little sluice? That I was telling you about?
No, huh?
Oh, you have to see it.
Yeah.
When you're on your way back, on the back of his truck, you know where he's camped? There's a little blue thing. I think it's still set up.
Yeah, we didn't take it up.
Yeah. You almost need like a brush, like some sort of
I know, like a toothbrush.
yeah, or like a brake cleaner brush. Do they got wire brushes or any sort of brush for sale up there?
I don't think so. If it's dry, I use a paintbrush. And
Yeah, I know. We
vacuum.
need more of a nylon.
Yeah, so you had the vacuum to suck
Look
all
at that. It's
that.
like, yeah.
I do have a vacuum. Maybe I'll bring that.
Look at that. Is this right here? And it's like, clay. And there. Tomorrow morning, unfortunately. We're leaving. But trust me, if we could have stayed, we would have. All of that. I want to be so happy. How long have you guys been here since? Like Sunday?
Yeah.
Man. So awesome. My back hurts, but it was worth it. Just to look at and see what came out of it, just to see.
Seeing
look
little
at him.
chunks of gold floating around in there.
Dude, yeah. Some of them white rocks be tricking me.
Right?
Tricked my mom. Oh, I'm seeing them in there for sure.
Yeah, these are the best riffles here. These are the catchers. These are the slower downers.
It's easier to see what's white rock and not. Like gold, you cannot miss it, dude. It's like so yellow.
Hold on, we're losing line. There we go. We're good.
No. My mom can't see nothing. I can't see it. You guys can see it.
under all that black stuff.
You saw that one big piece though, Mom, and I never saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I never saw that one piece in that box. When we were using your box down there, we were messing with that tile there.
All right, so you level it with Johnson and it's set at the angle.
Maybe. What?
You got the two level feet.
Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be level to the
The,
to the world. These need to be level to the world, and this is at the angle.
right.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
That's, well, look at that grip.
I told you, it's cool sluice, man.
Cool,
It's a
cool.
clicker.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gets the job done, and it's like compactable and everything. All these machines you guys be building are just so badass.
I know, right?
Like, seriously. I mean, God, it just makes it so much more convenient than sitting there panning like I would be doing.
I
But
know.
I like panning. That's the thing with me.
Look at those little swirling vortexes there, everybody. It's kind of cool.
What are you selling these for?
$350 for with the batteries and the tripod. It comes with 2 batteries, a charger, and a tripod.
Mining magnets.
Yeah, go to my website. Check out all the cool stuff I got.
Give me my hand. This is all right here.
Hey, Lever. Are they playing? Oh,
Everything
okay.
was cleaning that off, but we still have that bucket classified sand. So we still haven't even got through that. We're gonna take that home and run through our own box.
Yep, looks good. Oh, you're trying to film and
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
you're
right.
Can I
fine.
look in your little can? Oh, yeah, go
That's
for it.
awesome.
Man, dude, it's freaking in there.
I know,
I
right?
see them everywhere now.
There's so much.
I love it. I that over in my RV. Believe it or not.
I know, I know. So awesome.
Yeah, but how cool.
Get them to play the ring.
My bus my RV bus gets 5 miles to the gallon.
The nest is about that narrow, about 8 inches.
Really?
And it's all hardcover. There's a lot of room in that thing. Here's the picture.
I know, right? Yeah, look at it. It goes.
And it's super padded. It's nice.
Okay, now I gotta check it out.
Check it out. Take your camera.
I know, right? I'm like, what does that look like? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'll go get a blue bag.
On the table.
Well, this is the stuff you guys did, right?
This is our
Just
way.
now.
Look at this thing, man.
See the gold. I love that. Oh, look at that.
Look at it.
Look at that.
Grab it. That's it. That's definitely gold, man. That's it.
So is that one.
I
So
know,
are
I know. I
those
see
three.
them all. I see them all up here.
Man,
Oh,
look,
up
no,
in here.
son of a gun. Look
Sitting
what he
here.
got in the tweezers. Look at that, Mom.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yay. That's it.
Well, where should we put it?
I have a vial.
You got vials. Everyone's got
Oh, I know.
What is it?
Okay,
It's like R2D2.
It
Alright.
is.
Freaking me out.
starting.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, this will be great. Twirly gig.
All right.
Well, we gotta wait for the twirly gig, but we're gonna have a really cool thing. You guys ever seen this?
Yeah,
I'll
he
show you.
showed us. That was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Rich hasn't seen it, so don't ruin it for him.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Well, he's gotta still bring it. I'm just trying to get this nonsense out before I do the twirly gig trick.
Yeah,
You could-
right.
Hey, you know how we could do that pan with all that back feed, the chicken? Just run through the machine down at the river.
Okay.
It'll catch whatever's, if there's anything in it. And pan
All right.
whatever.
Before you swell, you want to tell everybody what you're doing? Oh my goodness.
Sweet.
I need this bad boy to focus.
I know, huh? I
Yeah.
think the lens might be dirty. See these big chunkers that are in there? That was what we found in there.
Look at all that yellow.
Yeah, so
That's all gold,
That's
pure
yesterday's.
gold.
Dude, take me down there.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is all yellow. Cannot mistake that. Look at all that. Oh, raw
yeah,
all the
that
way
you know
in.
it's for sure gold if you see that.
Look at that big chunk right there. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's what I got from the
Yeah,
doctor's
let's see his.
supplies. This is why I stayed there too. Oh yeah.
Oh, is this what you pulled?
Yeah, from 12 buckets.
12 buckets. That's amazing.
But it's
Look
like
at that.
gold
That's a
though,
lot.
you know what
That's
I mean?
pure
Like,
gold.
Dude.
Tons of it too.
Yeah, big old chunk.
That's
I
a
was
weight.
crevicing. I was really just taking. I was taking a thing. Yeah, and I was just taking.
That's what I was
You
talking
could
about.
make a full airing of that.
That's a beautiful.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah. But I mean, hell, we're walking around gold. You know what I mean? First year I came, I couldn't find any, man. I dug everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere where it wasn't.
Yeah, I
right?
know,
Me
right?
too.
A sucker?
No,
Carp?
not a sucker.
You gonna let him go?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. Wow, it's a big old frickin' wow. This ain't no smallmouth bass. This is one of them poisonous fish, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
He's been eaten. Look at his tail.